Hello, 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 Divas. It is Coach Twy here with Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. Super, uber excited to be here on Labor Day weekend with you, those ladies who are looking to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. If you are there, please say hi and hello in the chat. I am wearing my biggest lashes for y'all today. It's the biggest lashes I have in the drawer, honey. I put them on so that we can get started, so that we can get excited. So that we can't see all the things. So if you are there, please say hi. Please say hello in the chat. Say hello to my lashes. If you don't say hello to me, say hello to my lashes. So we have a lot going on today. Super excited to get started. Seriously, ladies, around losing 5 pounds in 5 days, how we can do that without starving, how we can do that after the holiday. I know that a lot of us are going to be having hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks, and all the things. You can be excited, right? To know that you can definitely lose 5 pounds in 5 days easily. So if you are there watching, I need for you to say hi. I need for you to say hello because I am wanting to go ahead and get started. I see you there, Miss Tammy Farr Smith. Hi and hello to you, my good sis. Let's go ahead and get started right now. Hello, Miss Janice Davis. So good to see you as well. Please invite a friend. I'm going to share my screen, sisters, so that we can get the ball. We can absolutely get the ball rolling. So here we go. Here we go. Hello, Michelle Williams. How are you? One to another so that we are able to share what's going on in our lives together as a sisterhood. So let me know if you can see my screen by typing the word screen in the chat. Hey there, Michelle Williams. So good to see you as well, good sister. Hopefully you guys are able to see my screen just okay. And if so, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Today's topic again is how we can lose 5 pounds in 5 days after Labor Day without starving. We're going to go ahead and get started with that dialogue because, honey, this dialogue who've just had way too many sugary drinks this summer and you just need the detox. If that's you, go ahead and type me in the chat. Be honest. Is it you? If it is you, type me in the chat. You've had way too many sugary drinks. You had way too many alcoholic drinks. You had way too many mojitos, champagne, all the summery drinks that we have. If you've had too many of those, go ahead and type in the chat and be like, girl, yes, this is me. This challenge, this class, if you are ready to get back on track and make 2024 your healthiest year yet, you want to be able to end 2024 fitter, more finer, more sexier than you started, healthier than you started. If that's you, go ahead and type me in the chat. If you are interested in making sure that you are getting back on track, type me in the chat. You're like, okay, got me good, but I am ready to get back on track. If this is you, up, absolutely fed up with the woman that you see in the mirror and you're ready for a change, you're ready to transform, you are ready to lose the weight, you're ready to snatch the weight, go ahead and type me in the chat. If you've had too many cakes, too many cookies, too many things, right? You've done too much, you've gone too far, and you're ready to kind of revert back to being healthy or to at least start your healthy journey. It is not too late. This is what we're going to be doing and talking about today. Go ahead and type me in the chat if you identify with any of these things, good sis, because I know many of us absolutely do. I know many of us can relate to doing too much this summer and wanting to just get back to center, get back to being healthy. Or even if you haven't been able to get healthy, you want to go ahead and start. You want to go ahead and start. So this class is for you if that's you. Do me a favor, sisters. If you are out on Facebook, go ahead and make a post on Facebook, tag your friends, let them know that we are here and that we are live on YouTube right now. We are live. We are on YouTube. I'm going ahead and type this in our Facebook group to let the ladies know. I'm also going to type it in our Fit, Fine, and Fabulous app to let these ladies know that we are live and we are ready to go. I hope that you guys are ready to go as well. Hello there, Blondie Lightly. So good to see you, sis. All right. If this is you, type me, right? Ladies, we just finished the 3-day juice challenge, and today we're going to be announcing the winners. It's basically the ladies who have been participating heavily, who really signed up, who really were focused during the challenge, who completed some homework assignments, who drank all their juice. We're going to announce those winners at the end of this class. So if that's you, if you're interested in winning prizes, go ahead and type prize in the chat. If you are interested in winning prizes, type prize in the chat. Do me a favor, ladies, as you are watching, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, right? Invite other ladies to participate, because this is all about Black women empowerment, Black and brown women, honestly. And even if you're just women in general, we want to empower you, especially for Black and brown women, right? So like this video, subscribe to our channel for more recipes, more education, more inspiration, and all the things. I see the ladies who are typing prize. If you're interested in winning a prize, because we are, listen, out here giving out prizes, right? I'm about to give you guys some life-gaining transformations. You. This could be you. If you decide to participate, if you decide to show up for yourself, if you decide to not just lay back and watch other people get transformations, if you decide to lean in, this could be you. So help me congratulate some ladies who completed their 3-day detox. We're going to get into the how to lose 5 pounds in 5 days in just a second. But before we do, I want to congratulate my sister Claudia, who lost 7 pounds in 3 days juicing with us. We just finished our juicing challenge, and she has better sleep, staying on track with her sleep. She said she's going to be doing this again. It was so good. She lost 7.5 pounds in 3 days, and she was not hungry, right? So we're going to show you how to do this with food. We also do it with juicing. The juicing helps with your sleep, and it helps with all kinds. Education is so key. We also want to celebrate Miss Glinda, who lost 5.6 pounds and 5.2 inches. She was juicing as well. Her NSV is having more energy. And she too, how many of us need to sleep better? Type me in the chat, right? How many of us need to get our health in order? Type me in the chat. So my soror here, Glinda, lost 5.6 pounds in 3 days from juicing, from absolutely. And you can do the same. We want to celebrate Miss Francine. Miss Francine lost 4 pounds and 2 inches. And guess what? She in order. Her A1C was, her sugar levels was at 88, and they are normally at 150 in 1 day of juicing. 1 day of juicing. If you need your A1C together, and you need your blood pressure together, and you need to just get your stress levels together, your sleep together, you need to get your health in order, type me in the chat and be honest. I see you, Janice. I see you, Robin P. Lee. I see you, Claudia. Hey, Claudia. Celebrating Miss Claudia today. Congratulations. Y'all help me celebrate Claudia. She's on the call today for losing her 7.5 pounds. So excited for her. But if you need any health affirming things, you're in the right place. Go ahead and type me in the chat. Don't be ashamed, y'all, because we are doing this together. We have ladies who've lost more than 7 pounds in 3 days. We want to celebrate Miss Janice for losing 2.3 pounds in 3 days. Her non-scale victory was actually enjoying the juices. She didn't think that she would like it, but here she is loving it. And now she's going to be using it throughout her health journey. Let's go ahead and celebrate Miss Janice as well, just for reaffirming the fact that you can enjoy your juices, you can enjoy your healthy foods, and you can transform your life with healthy foods. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So tonight we're going to be talking about the 5 different that you can lose 5 in 5 days without starving. So we're celebrating our juicing divas because we just finished juicing literally yesterday, right? So we're going to celebrate them. But that's not what this call is about. This call is about eating whole, delicious foods that taste good, that your family is going to want to steal from you, right? So you're going to be able to eat delicious foods and lose 5 pounds in 5 days. How many of you want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Type a 5 in the chat. I need to see some 5s in the chat. If you are interested truly in losing 5 pounds in 5 days, drop a 5 in the chat for me, sisters. Good old 5. If you were like, how can I lose it? How can I be a part of it? Right? Because I want to warn you, 10 pounds in 5. Girl, yes, our good sis Tiff experienced that with the Fyne families, and she's going to get into it in her own words. Listen in.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Warren. I am 39 years old and I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. I joined the Lose 5 Pounds in 5 Days Challenge and I lost 10 pounds in just 5 days. What I love most about this program is the accountability, the sisterhood, and Coach Twy, and also how delicious the recipes were. I love the fact that I was able to eat clean and also enjoy every bite of what I was putting inside of my mouth, I should say. It was not only just a challenge to me, but also a lifestyle change. I am able now to be able to incorporate clean eating inside of my daily routine. I also even got to where I like food prep as well too. It helps out for me, and I know that it will help out for you. If I can do it, I know that you can do it. All you have to have is determination and motivation, and you should join us.
Yes, that was Miss Tiffany, ladies. Tiffany was able to lose 10 pounds in 5 days. Proud of Miss Tiffany and her accomplishments. Let's go ahead and hear from another diva. Diva Glenda lost 8 pounds. So Tiffany lost 10 in 5 days. Glenda lost 8.8. And as you heard from Tiffany, we are eating whole foods, whole delicious foods that you're going to snack lick your fingers. You're going to smack your lips and lick your fingers from. Okay. Now we're going to hear from Diva Glenda, who lost 8.8 pounds in 5 days. But let me ask y'all a question. For the ladies who are on this call, if you are interested in losing up to 10 or 8 or more pounds, go ahead and drop a 10 in the chat. If you're like, I could really lose 10 pounds in 5 days eating all day long, yes. Why? Because what you're eating right now, you're probably not eating enough, or you're probably eating too much, or you're probably eating the wrong combinations, or you're probably eating at the wrong times. We're going to help you with that. I see you, Claudia. Claudia's like, I want to lose 10. Blondie's like, I want to lose 10. But I want you to hear from my girl, Glenda, who ended up losing 8. Now, I know if you could lose 8, you would be happy about it, right? Like, you'd be like, girl, give me this 8. But let's listen. Let's go ahead into what Miss Glenda has to say.
Hello, my name.
Oh, man, it's not playing the whole.
Hello, my name.
Well, Glenda lost her 8.8 pounds in just 5 days. And these have lost pretty similar amounts, right? So let's go ahead and celebrate Rhonda, who lost 8.5 pounds in 5 days. Rowena lost 7.5 pounds in 5 days. She followed the meal plan and her results were awesome. And then she did not feel hungry, right? So here's the first to get started, right? Are you ready to get started? Type ready in the chat, because I'm about to drop 5 different steps or things you need to consider, right, in order for you to do the same. If you are ready for me to get started, type 5 in the chat, because we are about to drop the 5 things that you need to do in order for you to lose that weight as well. If you are ready, type ready in the chat. If you are ready, type ready in the chat. And I need some court stenographers. I need some ladies who are going to help me by writing some comments for me. Write some comments. I want you to be able to track these 5 things down, because I don't want you to forget it. I don't want you to be on this call listening to me and then you end up like, what did she say? So I want you to write it down. Okay. All right. So number 1, I need you to build your mental muscle. I need you to build your mental muscle before you go out and work out. Many of you are starting your journeys and you're doing it backwards. You're focusing on walking. You're focusing on strength training. You're focusing on exercise. And all those things are good, but that is not where you start. That is not where you start. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Number one, please type this in the chat, is you need to build your mental muscle before you build your physical muscle. Because guess what? If you are just trying to focus on workouts, if your mental is not right, you can end up having all kinds of things happen in your life and you would just stop. How many of us yo-yo? If you've ever yo-yoed before, go ahead and type yo-yo in the chat. If you've been a yo-yoer in the past, type yo-yo in the chat, right? Because what happens is you're not into the journey with your mind. You're only into the journey when you feel like being in the journey, right? So what we need to do, sisters, is we need to develop a closer walk with God. And we need to develop our strength. We need to strengthen our spirit, man. We need to go ahead and build our mental muscle before the physical muscle. I see you, Miss Tammy. You've been yo-yoing. Varel has been yo-yoing, and Blondie has been yo-yoing. I see you. LaWanda has been yo-yoing, but the yo-yoing stops here, sis. We have got to get our minds right, especially with this September being our self-care month, right? Self-love month is September. So number one, do me a favor in the chat, develop a closer walk with God is number one. Number one is build your mental muscle before your physical muscle. That is number one. That is the one thing that we should be doing first. Not to focus on workouts first, but to focus on getting your mind right. Getting your mind right. All right. Do you agree? If you agree, say agree in the chat. If you agree that, yeah, it's probably true. I probably shouldn't just go to the gym. I probably need to come up with a way to sustain it mentally before I get into it physically. I know this is not what you guys want to hear, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. And let me also say this, right? So when we host Fit, Fine, and Fabulous classes, or when I am hosting classes, right, I look forward to you guys engaging with me. I don't look forward to me just talking to a screen. So if I'm asking you to comment in the chat, do me a favor, comment in the chat. So if you agree, type agree in the chat. We are here together. We are not alone. That is a premise in Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, that we are a sisterhood doing this together. So go ahead and type agree if you agree. If you don't agree, say I don't agree. I don't agree. But that's number one. That's why I put in Psalms 139:14. It says, I praise you because I am fearfully and I am wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. This verse acknowledges the beauty and uniqueness of God's creations, y'all, instilling a sense of self-worth, instilling a sense of resilience. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. If you feel like I'm wonderfully made, even though you might be fluffy, go ahead and type wonderful in the chat. If you feel like that you are still fearfully and wonderfully made, even though that your body doesn't look the way you want it to look right now, go ahead and type wonderful in the chat. If you are praising God through your storm, praising him through all the things that you have going on in your life, like it says in Psalm 139:14, go ahead and type wonderful in the chat, because girl, we are praising him because we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and we are going into this first week of September. Yes, I said September, high stepping for our health, right? We're going to get our minds right and focused on where we need to go. We're not going to go weakly or meekly into this week. We're going to step strongly into this week, knowing that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I know LaWanda knows she's wonderfully made. I see Claudia knows she's wonderfully made. I see Vanessa Johnson knows she's wonderfully made. I see Blondie knows she's wonderfully made. I thank you, Varel, for typing wonderful, because you know wonderfully made as well. What about Philippians 4:13? Because we talk about getting our minds right, y'all. These are some of the scriptures we can put on our mirrors, and it can say, I can do all things through him who gives me strength, right? All things, including meal prep. It's y'all out there talking about, I can't meal prep, I can't do it. If you feel like that you can do all things because Philippians 4:13 says so, type all things in the chat. I can do all things, even lose 50 pounds. I can do all things, even get off of these high blood pressure pills. I can do all things, even lower my A1C. I can do all things, even snatch the waist that's been big for 20 years. I can do all things through him who gives me the strength. It is not by your might, it is by his might, right? So stop leaning on just yourself and lean on God. Get your mind right is number one, right? Getting your mind right is number one. I have tons of verses, right? But let's go on to number two. Number two, get your mind right, my good sisters. You do not go to the gym. Do not go to the gym yet. We are going to be building meal plans, right? We're going to build your meal plan muscle before you build your physical muscle. Stop focusing on workouts and focus on food. Somebody in the chat type food first. If you are with me and you are understanding what I'm saying, go ahead and type food first. We should be focusing on our food. We should not first focus on what are the workouts to unbig my back? What are the workouts to snatch my waist? No, friend, that all happens with food. Somebody in the chat type food first, because you should be focused on food first. You need to build your meal planning muscle. This is number two. Build your meal planning muscle before your physical muscle. So if you are not losing weight and you've been trying to focus on your health, the reason is because you're focusing too much on workouts and not enough on what you're eating, not enough on what you're drinking. So you need to build your meal planning muscle. I know a lot of us don't like to meal plan, but what did we just say? We can do all things through Christ, right? We can do all things. We just said that. So we're going to focus on food first. Right? If y'all got the first two, go ahead and type a 2 in the chat. Y'all got the first two? Type a 2 in the chat, and then I'll move on to number 3. Because I know you should know by now that the very first thing when you are starting and you really want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, you got to get your mind right. That's the first thing. The second thing is you got to focus on your food first. So that's number 2. If you got the 2, go ahead and type a 2 in the chat. All right, I see you, Michelle. Michelle says she got 2. Claudia said, Grace says hey, Grace. Grace says she's got 2. All right. Corinth Miles says she's got 2. So let me move on to let me explain a little bit more about that. So you need to understand, sis, what foods to eat. This is number 2, because we want to focus. You need to understand what food to eat. You need to understand when to eat the food. And then you need to understand how to combine the foods, right? And then how much of that food to create. These are all pictures of food that we are eating. Sis, you can lose 5 pounds in 5 days eating delicious foods, amazingly foods, right? Number 3 is develop a solid plan to what you're going to eat, when you're going to eat it, and then where we are getting the food from, right? When are we prepping that food and where will that prep? Listen, baby, we get into real specific details, right? So number 3 is be specific about your food. What are you eating? What time are you eating it? How much are you eating it? You need to get that real specific, sis. That is number 3. A lot of us are kind of laissez-faire when it comes to what we're eating, when we're eating, how much we're eating, and all of that. We don't measure our foods. We don't know if we're eating enough protein. Many of us are not. Right? We call ourselves being healthy, so we eat less food, but eating less food actually hurts your metabolism. So you really need to focus on eating the right amounts of food. It's very, very important. Number 4, major. Number 4 is major, ladies. You need to make the space. Somebody in the chat type, make the space. Make the space for your health. Stop saying I'm too busy with work. Stop saying I'm too busy with my kids. Stop saying I'm too busy at home. Stop saying I'm too busy with my degree. Stop saying I'm too busy, and make the space. Who's going to be making space in September with me? Type make the space in the chat if you're going to be making the space for your health, right? We're going to actually do a thing and actually execute it. right? Stop saying you want to do it. You want to do, oh, I want to lose weight. Oh, I want to look better. Oh, I want to love. But what are you going to do about it? Yes, Tammy. Tammy says you need to make the space. Varel says you need to make the space. Claudia says you need to make the space. How do you make the space? Michelle, how do you make the space? You look at your schedule and you be realistic. All right, you say, what can I really do? What day can I go grocery shopping? What day can I really meal prep? Don't just say, hey, I'm about to start losing weight. No, I need you to pull out that schedule, right? And create a schedule based on what's available, or you make the space. IG will have you thinking that you have to prep all these meals and have them all pretty all over the table. That's simply not true. That's simply not true. You do not even have to cook your food for your food to be prepped, right? Meal prep comes in many different forms, one of which is prepping every meal for every day. You can do that, but you can also just go to the grocery store, chop up your veggies, put them in the refrigerator, and have them ready to be cooked. That is also prepping your meals. Do you understand? If you understand, type yes in the chat. So we have to make the space, and it doesn't have to be making 5 hours for meal prep, because you don't have to do that. So we're going to talk about exactly how can we prep our meals and do it in a shorter amount of time. How can we get things going and do it in a shorter amount of time, right? So if you're understanding what I'm saying, go ahead and type yes in the chat. If it makes sense, type yes in the chat. All right, number five, ladies, is have a loving and supportive and safe, non-judgmental, but encouraging group of ladies, encouraging family, encouraging friends around you to lean on when this journey gets rough, when this journey has you feeling like I can't do it, I can't push on. You need to have sisters around you who can encourage you, right? So you need that safe space. You need that. So let me ask you this. I just went through the 5 things that you need to do to get yourself ready, right? To lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Who can recite them or repeat them in the chat, right? It doesn't have to be the exact words, but I'm curious to know who can recite or repeat the 5 things that you need to do to get yourself ready to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, because that's what this call is all about. Who can repeat them? Go, and I'm just going to see who can do it. Because since I'm ready to get started, start this first week in September, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready, and I hope that you are too. And I want you guys to join me. Like, I want you to join Lanika. Lanika lost 7 pounds in 5 days, y'all. Follow principles I just shared with you, right? She made the space for herself. She got her mind right. She focused on food first. She organized her calendar, right? Be intentional, right? Stephanie Cobbs lost 7 pounds. I'm saying you can lose 5 pounds in 5 days, but you realize you can lose more than that, right? So in the chat, tell me, how many pounds do you want to lose in 5 days? We have the right plan. We have the right meal, the right system. You tell me how many pounds are you looking to lose 5 days? Is it 6 pounds like Sherry Johnson did? Sherry lost 6 pounds in 5 days. Or is it Patricia Wilson lost 5.8 pounds in 5 days, right? In total, Patricia lost 2 pounds when she kept going as well, right? Demia lost 6 pounds in 5 days. What is your number? Varel is like 5. Janice is like 5. Grace is like 5 to 7. Claudia is like 5. Demia lost 5, y'all. Lost what she said. She did what she came to do. Beverly Jackson Bishop lost 5 pounds in 5 days, but she said her favorite non-scale victory, the victory that had nothing to do with scale, is the motivation that I have gained from this group to keep going. I feel good about myself. One thing about completing these types of challenges is they get you a jump start. They get you motivated. They get you excited about what you can do. They show you that it is easy because we give you the step by step, right? we give you the step by step what to do. Jennifer Edmonds lost 5.4 pounds and 7.75 inches. Wow, all the inches too. Kimberly lost 5.6 pounds. Cheryl Brooks lost 4 pounds and 6 inches. Christina, we can go on and on and on. Who lost the most in 5 days that I've seen, y'all, is my girl Felicia Bivens, who lost 13 pounds, 9.8 inches in 5 days because she followed our plan. So I have a question for the ladies who are on this call. Who wants to join us? We're going to be starting here soon. We're going to be starting this week, right? And the challenge itself is divided into various areas, and I'm going to be breaking all that down. But how many of you want to join us? In the chat, go ahead and type me if you are ready to join us. If you're like, I need to be a part of this sisterhood. I need to be able to lose my, what is that? Claudia says 5 pounds. Grace says 5 to 7 pounds. If you are ready to join us, go ahead and type me in the chat, sis, because guess what? I am ready to go with you. Nakima lost 9.5 pounds and 5 inches in 5 days. Sonia Hart lost 8 pounds and 4.5 inches in 5 days. Angela McLucas lost 10 pounds in 5 days. Sis, it is not just a fluke, right? Like lady after lady, diva after diva, sister after sister is losing the weight days. Now, right? For those of you who do not know, I am Nicole Coach Twy Twyman. I am the owner and founder of Fit, Fyne, and Fabulous, and I have been helping women lose weight for more than 13 years. The system that we have in place is proven. Right? So if you are confused, or if you are feeling like I don't know what to do, or if you're feeling like should I trust them? Trust me, you should, right? Because we've been doing this for over 13 years, and I can guarantee that you're going to not just lose the weight, but you're going to lose the doubt. You're going to lose all of the negative thinking about how you can't do this and you can't do that. You're going to lose all of that. You're going to shed it, right? So we are starting this week. And if you are with me, go ahead and say me in the chat. If you are with me, say me in the chat. I am going to drop the link for you guys to join in just a second. For you to know that this challenge is ran by a Black women's health advocate, right? That is me. And I was actually invited to our nation's capital by Facebook, by Meta, to lobby Congress on behalf of small. The opportunity to represent Fit, Fyne, and Fabulous at our nation's capital, you guys. So I'm just super uber excited to let you know that you're in the right place, that you're gonna get your results. If you are not happy with your challenge, honey, we give you your money back. If you do all the things, if you meal prep and eat the food and you don't lose weight, it has never, not once, happened, because the plan works when you work it. The plan works when you work it, right? And I'm looking for some ladies who's ready to work it. If you are ready to work it, I need you to head on over to this site. The site is called Fit, Fyne, Fab Masterclass.com. And let me see if I can and put that in the chat. It's www.fitfynemasterclass.com/VIP. That is where you need to go. I typed it in the chat. It is also linked in the description of this video. The very first link takes you to that page. And we are going to be reviewing that together right now. So let me see if I can stop sharing. All right, ladies. Do y'all see me? If you see me, type yes in the chat. These lashes are ridiculous. They're huge. They're huge, man. If you can see me, type yes in the chat. I hope you can still see me because I just turned some stuff off. And I'm going to go ahead and share again. Thank you, D Jones. I appreciate you, D. Dee says that she can see me. So let me go ahead and share the new page. All right, so sis, this is our challenge. The challenge is 50% off. It is Labor Day sale, y'all. It is normally $97, but we have it on sale for $47, right? So I want you guys to take advantage of this $50 off, right? It's pretty much 50% off. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a class, another class. And in that class, we're going to get organized, my good sis. We're going to review our self-love timeline together. I'm going to share with you. And what I mean by self-love timeline is the time that I wake up, the supplements that I take, the meals that I eat, the times that I eat them. You're going to have all of that. The same thing that all the other ladies had who lost 10 pounds in 5 days, 13 pounds. You're going to get all of that information. So we're going to go line by line for our self-love timeline. And then we're going to be building you a self-love timeline. How can you love yourself with healthy foods and the proper supplements and the right amounts of foods and at the right time? If you are ready to get your self-love timeline, go ahead and type self-love in the chat, because you should know that September is self-love month, ladies. September is self-love month. So if you are ready to get your self-love timeline, go ahead and type self-love in the chat. For those of you who have already signed up, like Vanessa Johnson and Blondie, go ahead and type signed up in the chat. If you've already signed up, type signed up in the chat, because I'm explaining to the ladies who've already signed up what they can expect when we start, right? So you're going to get this self-love timeline. You're going to be like, wow, this really helps me organize. And it's not just for a day. We're going to break out how we do meal prep, right? We're going to do this right so it's not overwhelming, so that we're not feeling too much, that we're not feeling like we can't do this, right? So if you're excited about your self-love timeline, like I'm excited about my self-love timeline, go ahead and type self-love. The next thing is I'm going to give you the meal plan, right? So we're going to elevate your nutrition. We're going to elevate where you are right now in your understanding of how to make complete meals. Now, we just finished the juice challenge, and the juice challenge is great and wonderful. But when you come off of a juice challenge, you need to know what to eat to maintain your results. We are going right into this next challenge, and we are going to be walking you through the healthy food. And yes, baby, we're going to be eating wings. We're going to be eating delicious, delicious food, but it's healthy. And your family is going to want to steal your food. Trust me when I say this, I'm not lying. So if you are interested in the 5 pounds in 5 days meal plan, go ahead and type meal plan in the chat, because you're going to get that meal plan. We're going to go over it together. Go ahead and type meal plan. That's one of the things that comes, of course, with the challenge. You're also going to get the grocery list. What you need to go to the grocery store to shop with and all the things. We're going to be sharing that as well. And then you're also going to get a habit tracker. You're like, why do I need a habit tracker? You need a habit tracker because guess what? You're not able to successfully do anything without having your habits in check. So if you already know you got to improve your habits, go ahead and type habits in the chat. Go ahead and type habits in the chat. Next up, I am going to be sharing with you healthy summer snacks that keep us snatched, keep us healthy, keep us losing, keep us in a deficit, but also keep us full. So we're going to be indulging in the flavors of summer, right? While summer is still here, eating good foods. And so we're going to have some healthy snacks. And that's going to help us along with that journey. Now, I'm also going to be sharing water bar recipes. So if you are not a fan of plain water and you're like, girl, I can't drink all my water, we're going to be having the water bar recipes that you need to succeed as well, right? So everything that you need, sis, to win, right? To get organized, to understand how to meal prep, to have the right foods, to have the right hydration alongside you, you're going to have that. And lastly, we also offer free prizes. Now, at the end of this call, I'm going to be announcing who our free prize winners are from our juice challenge, right? Because we just finished the challenge and we're about to start up this new lose 5 pounds in 5 days challenge, right? So we always give free prizes. So you get a chance to win some merch. So if you're interested in winning merch, go ahead and type merch in the chat. Right? Type merch in the chat. If you're like, I could win some merch. I could win. Right? So I want to remind you, good sisters, that we are starting this week. And this challenge is for women over 40, right? We are here as a sisterhood. Most of us are Black and brown women who are over 40 years old. If you are over 40, type 40 plus in the chat. If you are a lady on this call and you are over 40, type 40 plus in the chat. Because this challenge is for women who are over 40 and who struggle with losing weight because we yo-yo, right? Maybe you have a hormonal belly. Your belly just won't budge. You can't figure that out. Maybe you have a fupa and you can't get rid of it. Maybe you have gut issues and you can't get rid of it. Right? Maybe you have elevated A1C and you're taking pills and you're doing all the things and you need to lower your A1C, right? Maybe you were recently diagnosed with pre-diabetes and you want to reverse that curse. Maybe you were diagnosed with high blood pressure. You are on those pills and you are ready to get off those pills. Maybe you are always tired and can't figure it out. Like, what is wrong? I'm exhausted. Lord, this challenge is going to help you with all of these things, right? And you might be like, how can that be? Food is our medicine, my good sisters. When you put the right combinations and the right amounts of foods together, oh, it's a win, right? And those of you who are like, well, I need to pinch my pennies. I need to be eating healthy, but I need to do it on a budget. These are budget-friendly meals as well. This challenge is for ladies who are struggling with cravings. And you're like, girl, I am always wanting a Coke, always wanting my coffee, always out here looking for my chips. If you are struggling with cravings, type cravings in the chat, right? And maybe this challenge is for ladies who just tried everything. I didn't try all the things to lose weight and I just can't lose the weight. Nothing is working consistently, right? If that sounds like you, go ahead and type in the chat, me. That is me. You just described me. And if that is you, good sis, you need to join us. You need to go ahead and pick up your pen, pick up your mouse, pick up your phone, whatever you're going to do to join us, right? Michelle says that she has cravings. Being honest, right? Vanessa says she has cravings. Being honest, right? Janice Davis says that she has, we're being honest about who we are and where we are right now in this challenge. So let me ask you guys, how many of you on this call, it is your first time joining a Fit, Fine, and Fabulous class like this one? Go ahead and type a 1 in the chat if it's your first time joining a call like this one. Is it your first time? I feel like this is what we do at church, right? We'd be like, where are our first time visitors at? Could you please stand? Like typing a 1 is the equivalent of please standing at the church. Please stand for. Now let's give the ladies, let's give our newcomers a hand. Let's go ahead and welcome. Ladies, help me welcome Grace. Help me welcome Blondie. Because guess what? Somebody welcomed you. Somebody cheered you on, right? Somebody gave you what you needed to win, friend. Grace said that she went ahead and joined. Grace, did you just join or did you join before tonight, or did you just join? Let me know in the chat if you had already joined or if you just joined, because I'm looking for the sisters who are joining us tonight. Thank you, Varel, for welcoming the ladies. Thank you, Francine. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate you, Claudia. Vanessa Johnson is also new. Y'all make sure to welcome Vanessa Johnson into the sisterhood. Hello, Miss Vanessa. So nice to meet you. I'm excited about this challenge because it certainly transforms lives. It jumpstarts journeys. I mean, ladies who have started this and they keep it going have lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, right? 60 pounds. I've had ladies lose 75 pounds, right? Just from doing a challenge like this one. So if you're ready to get started, go ahead in the chat and let me know that you need the link. Go ahead and type link in the chat if you need the link to get started. Go ahead and type link in the chat. So I'm going to stop sharing that screen. I just wanted you guys to see what the website looked like so that if you were going to the site and you were going to sign up, that you knew exactly what to do. So if anyone needs the link, go ahead and type link in the chat. Girl, these lashes are doing everything. They are just way too big. They make me laugh. They're just way too big. It's too much. It's too much. I am going to... Oh my God. I'm going to share. I'm laughing at my own lashes. So y'all can't laugh at me because I'm laughing at myself. Share my screen again here. And I have some other stuff that I wanted to say. You know, I've helped thousands of women and I've been doing this for 13 years and I'm a project manager, but I turned into a health coach. Like all these wonderful things are here in this presentation. I've appeared on Good Day LA and I cooked for them. I've been in NASDAQ and features and all of these things. But what really matters the most is that I have been where you are. I can help you, right? Because I've helped others in the past. Right? I'm not even going to go through all of these things. I am just going to say congratulations to our winners because we're going to wrap up this call. Ladies, if you are excited, hold on. Before I get into the winners, if you're excited about our upcoming Lose 5 Pounds in 5 Days challenge, could you do me a favor? Type excited in the chat. I'm trying to see how many ladies on this chat, on this call, are actually excited. If you're excited like Grace is excited, and she typed, I am excited. I love that, Grace. Thank you, friend. Who else is excited like me and Grace? Because me and Grace are full of excitement. Who else is excited about the Lose 5 Pounds in 5 Days challenge? How many of you are excited about shedding the weight, about restarting your journey, about using September for real self-love? Because, you know, eating right and being healthy is the ultimate form of self-love. Janice says that she's excited. Blonde Delight says that she's excited. Who else is excited? Like D. Jones is excited. All right. Okay. So, like I said, we just finished the juice challenge and we are going to award tonight a prize of an electric juicer, right? Electric juicer. So the diva who has won this electric juicer needs to be on this call in order to win, right? So you have to go ahead and submit your email to us tonight because you are live on this call, right? So the electric to Claudia, and I do think Claudia is on this. Claudia was so wonderful in her challenge. Like I said, Claudia lost 7.5 pounds in 3 days. In 3 days, she and her husband did the challenge together. Y'all help me celebrate Claudia. Tell Claudia congratulations for being an excellent diva in our challenge and for doing all that she should do and could do to win. I am proud of the progress Claudia made. She was excited when she started. She was excited in the middle and she was excited in the end. I love her smile. I love her energy. So we just want to celebrate winning. This is what we do with Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. We try to cheer each other on so that we can keep the ball rolling. So Claudia, I pray that you keep your energy going, that you keep your success moving for you and for your husband. So congratulations, Claudia. Fit, Fine, and Fabulous is cheering for you. Congratulations. I love it. All right, Claudia won a juicer. So who else? We have a Fit, Fine, and on the Fit Fun and Fabulous water bottle. It is 32. It has a flip top. It says be fit, be fine, be fabulous on it. You're a diva. It has Fit Fun and Fabulous on the other side. And all you need to drink are 4 of these a day in order to hit your gallon. It's 32 ounces. So the winner of the bottle is Kanithia. I sure do hope it's on this call. We want to celebrate Kanithia. And again, Kanithia started and she knew she had surgery, but she still committed to her journey. She started juicing, enjoyed herself. She was participating in all the classes, all the homework, all the assignments. So we just want to say congratulations to you, Kanithia. I really do hope you're on the we celebrate Miss Kanithia Luzolo, and I really do hope that she can go ahead and email us. Michelle says she loves the water bottle. It is the best water bottle, okay? You need 4 of them a day. I always have them sitting right next to me, have my own water bottles that I use for myself as well. So water bottles are absolutely great because you cannot release those toxins, release the fat without water. So congratulations to you, Miss Kanithia. Again, Claudia and Kanithia are 2 of our 3 winners. We have 1 more winner to announce, but for Claudia and for Kanithia, please email us, VIP Diva Support. Email us tonight to claim your prize. And we were going to explain to you how you claim your prize. There are some steps that you take to claim it. So make sure you email us and they can that to you. Now, our last prize that we're giving away is Health Matters Journal, because it does, doesn't it? If you believe Black women's health matters, go ahead and type BWHM in the chat. BWHM for Black Women's Health Matters, for Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. We know that we are the most underrepresented when it comes to our voices in healthcare. When it comes to folks actually going the extra mile for us, we are the most underserved, right? Like even our celebrities are about to or fear of dying on the table, giving childbirth, right? We have the most prevalence of dying with breast cancer. We have the highest prevalence of dying when it comes to childbirth, all the things. So Black women health matters, and we want to represent that. So this person is going to win the journal as well as a diamond pin, right? So Claudia says that Black women's health matter. Michelle says it matters. Varel says it matters. Blondie, yes. Thank y'all so much, because I think it matters as well. Do me a favor, sisters, if you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, right? As we wrap up this call, I would certainly appreciate it, because I see we have 4 likes, but I know we had way more than 4 ladies on this call. So make sure that you like this video watching. And the winner of the Black Women's Health Journal is Miss Sharon Clanton Nichols. I sure hope that Sharon is on the call. Ladies, help me celebrate Sharon, who was also a part of the challenge, who she participated. We want to celebrate her by congratulating her. And Sharon, we want to see your email tonight. Hopefully you are on this call. Congratulations to you and successful juice challenge. I hope you're on with us and joining us in losing 5 days and 5 pounds in 5 days. Some of you will lose more than 5, and I am excited about that. So how to claim your prize. This is going to have our next challenge too. So keep in mind, for those of you who are winners, you should email us at VIPDivaSupport@fitfinefabulous.com to learn the next steps on how to claim your prize. There are a few steps that you have to take for you to win, but hey, steps for you to get your awesome prize. So since now it is literally time to get started. So who needs the link to sign up to participate? Let me know in the chat by typing the word link. Do you need the link? I know many of you have already signed up. Many of you are already participants, right, who are on this call right now. But if you need the link and you don't want to get left behind, go ahead and type the word link in the chat. drop that link for you because again, it's 50% off. The challenge is $47 and you're going to get another class with me. You're going to get that self-love timeline. You're going to get your meal plan template. You're going to get your grocery list. You're going to get your actual meal plan of all the delicious foods you're going to eat. You're going to get the healthy habits tracker. You're going to get those 5 healthy summer snacks. You're also going to get a recording of everything that we do. So you're going to get what you need. So if I could say lose 5 pounds to 5 channels that you should join, right? Much guarantee that, right? The water bar recipes are coming through and you get a chance to win free prizes. Free prizes. Now, some of you may be like, $47. I don't have the $47. But did you know that if your company has the FHA, right, you can use your flexible spending account? Either your HSA or your FHA, you can use either of those, right? You can use your FHA card and get refunded from that. We can give you a receipt so that you can use it for that. You are worth $47. Your health $47, right? You're going to, again, feel refreshed emotionally as well as physically. I really do hope that this challenge inspired you to have a fit, fine, and fabulous September, right? Because we are also starting our Walking with God challenge this month, this week. We have a busy week coming up. So I'm going to ask how many of you are going to be walking with us. If you're going to be walking with God with us, and are using our devotional, go ahead and type walk in the chat. Let me see if I have our devotional here with me so that I can share it on the screen. I have so many books next to me and looks like my devotional is not one of them. Very strange. I always had a devotional sitting right here. Oh, here it is. Let me grab it. Here it is. So we're going to be going to God for our goals, sisters, this month. And inside of our new devotional, you have a tracker inside of here. And we're going to commit to walking a certain amount of steps. I'm committing 10,000 every day in September, right? The days I'm not traveling. You're going to choose your own. The minimum we want to see is 5,000. We don't want to go under 5,000 steps, right? So if you're walking with us, your book should already be on the way to you, or you already have your book. The template to track your steps is inside of the book. The devotions you're going to use when you walk is also QR codes inside of the book. You'll be getting daily reminders to walk and to listen to our devotions. So we have the audio devotions QR coded in the book as well. So we are going to be stepping for our health this month. We're going to be walking with God for our health this month. We're going to be losing 5 pounds in 5 days this month. And we're going to be focused on self-love and self-care. All right, sisters, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Did you enjoy today's class? Let me know in the chat. What did you learn in today's class? What is your takeaway from today's class? Before you get off this call, let me know in the chat. It helps me to see that the information that I'm sharing helps you, right? So let me know in the chat before you hop off. What did you learn today? What is your takeaway from today? Tell me in the chat. Let me know if this was beneficial. Let me know if you feel inspired, encouraged, or more educated, whatever it might be. Let me know because we are getting started this week. Welcome to September. Welcome to Self-Love Month, y'all. Welcome to the challenge. We're excited that you are here. Don't forget to leave your comments, sis. I'm going to come back and take a look. But for now, you guys have a fit, fine, fabulous evening. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye, y'all.